Hey guys, it's Rosina and welcome back to the channel. Now, as you can see from the title of this video, I'm going to be talking about my experience being at the NFL draft. Now, as of recording this video, it is 2024, so the NFL draft was in the city of Detroit. Now, obviously, we had to go, me and my husband, because one, he wanted to go because he's a huge football fan, and two, we got to represent our city, got to represent Detroit. We went and, had to represent. We had to wear all our Lions gear, and I did my makeup and everything. I don't know if you can really see it. Hopefully you can see it, but you can see a little bit. I did, a little blue look and had the blue lips and stuff like that. So I went all out with my outfit. Now, I do have a confession. I'm not really a huge football fan. Now, before the pitchforks and everything, I'm sorry. I did it for my husband. Now, he's been trying to get me more into football and everything, and I'll watch the games with him and stuff, and, he's very passionate about it. So I thought, well, when he knew that the draft was going to be in Detroit, he's like, I really want to go. So we decided to go. Now, we only went to day 3 because, one, with my anxiety and everything, I don't like huge crowds. I'm sure other people can relate, but he said, hey, day 3 is usually not very crowded, so I think you'll be okay. So I went down mostly to conquer that with, working on not being, so anxious and everything, being in a crowd. And I think I did pretty well today. Now, I do have some footage of, when we went and everything. Oh, yeah. These little fries look pretty good. The locker room ones, pretty good. I like yours too. We got those egg rolls, and you got the coney ones. Coney loaded. Ooh, crinkle fry.
Welcome back to day 3 of the 2024 NFL Draft. Thank you, Detroit, for making this such an incredible and memorable weekend. With 550,000 fans in attendance so far, we are going to break the all-time draft attendance record here
today. So, where's the commissioner?
He's not here today.
Well, who am I supposed to be?
We can find a Bears fan real quick.
Right. Boo. You suck. We didn't stay long. We saw a couple of picks for the Lions.
It has been a historic week here in the great city of Detroit. We have shown the world what the Motor City is all about. And it is my honor to announce that the 2024 NFL Draft has now broken the all-time record! 700,000 and counting! So, thank you NFL fans and thank you Detroit. With the 126th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions select Giovanni Manu, tackle from British Columbia, Canada.
Obviously, the whole thing about the draft is you get to explore other things. Like, they have, helmets you could, pose on. You had, all this other stuff. You had, seeing the gallery of the helmets. You can experience one of, the 40-yard dash or the vertical jump, I think it's what it's called. See, I already told you, I'm not into football. I don't know a lot of these terms. But, I went as moral support for my husband. So I thought it was a fun experience. I think I had a fun time. But, if I really wanted to speak of my experience being there, I thought it was a fun time. Especially when it's in Detroit. Detroit's got great food. It's got a great atmosphere. It's got, the people are just great. And, I know not a lot of people will agree with that, but, as someone that always went down to Detroit as a kid with my dad and, him bringing us over there as a family, we always knew, obviously, you don't go to parts that really you should not be at. So I hope with all the people that actually did watch the broadcast and everything, I hope you guys have seen a different light. And even the people that came to the draft from all around the country, like, I hope Detroit has showed you guys that, don't believe everything you read about Detroit. You guys obviously got to experience if you went to the draft as well, and I hope it changed your mind. But yeah, I mean, from my experience going there, I thought it was pretty fun. I mean, I got to see, a bunch of the cool stuff, like I said, and I, got to see a bunch of Lions fans, and stuff like that, and seeing all the passion and stuff, and how really, in a way, like, I know there's rivalries and everything. Everyone's got, like, oh, I hate this team or I hate this team. But everyone got along. And, that really made me happy. I think everything went smoothly. There was not really any incidents or anything. And, going in was pretty smooth. I mean, you got to have a clear bag, obviously, when you go to really any event, like a concert or anything. But I got my own clear purse and everything to make sure I could bring, my wallet and stuff, got to pay for that food. But going through security was pretty smooth. It wasn't that big of a deal. And, line-wise for the food, not that bad. It wasn't long. Like I said, day 3, not as many people. So really, if anything, if I went to any of the other days, oh, I don't know if my anxiety would take it. I'd be like, please let me leave. I don't want to be here anymore. And I think I wouldn't have that great of a time if it wasn't super crowded. All right, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Now, I know this video is a little short. I mean, there's not really much to say. Obviously, I'm sure a lot of people have seen the broadcast and everything. And there's probably people that don't care about the draft, which is kind of me in a way. But obviously, like I said, I'm doing it as moral support for my husband. He's obviously very passionate about it. And I guess before I end this video, I will say one last thing, or maybe 2 last things. Obviously, the first one, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe on this video. Or, subscribe to the channel, really. And my second thing, go Lions.